What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. I'm going to go ahead and try this Sudoku puzzle called Double Dippin' Dots. It is by MathGuy12. So, I'm looking at this one. I've read over the rules already. I see what is going on here, and I'm realizing that this is going to be a very mathy puzzle. So, if you guys are interested in trying this one out for yourself, click the link in the description. It'll bring you to play this here. Also, if you guys would like to watch the Cracking the Cryptic channel, if you want to see some actual Sudoku experts try it out, you can watch Simon play it on his channel, on their channel. Link will be in the description for that as well. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and read the rules, and then I'll go ahead and give it a go. So, normal Sudoku rules apply, and then cells with the same color circle contain the same digit. So, the two red ones will be the same digit, the blue ones, etc. Cells touched by a sum dot, so this one right here, add to the indicated value. So these four would add up to 22. These two, I guess, would add up to 11. These four would add up to 18, and so on. And that's really the rules for this. So, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can solve it. It looks like it's going to be a little bit complicated. A lot of math stuff, you know, because we have overlapping numbers here. I'm sure that'll play into solving it. We do have a 5 already in here. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm very nervous about this taking me like 2 hours to do. But let's go ahead and start solving it. We'll reset the timer. Here we go. All right, so how would we go about doing this? They kind of work like cages, I guess. But I guess because they overlap, they can't really be cages. So with this being 18, you would know what these other ones add up to because of the idea that all 9 digits add up to 45. So we just take 45 minus 18, which would be, was that 27? But, I mean, this is really crowded over here. Everything here has a total on it. And I don't know how I'm supposed to use that. Like, I don't know if I need to use this being 45, so these have to add up to 40, maybe. I wonder if the dots here are super important. I wonder if we have to color things on this one. I never really thought about that. 4 digits that add up to 10. Like, I wonder how that... Okay, so what numbers add... Well, they could have 2 of the same digits. Here and here. Right? Like, it could technically be 3 and 3, and then... No, it can't be 3 and 3. Oh, wait, it can't be 3 and 3 because then that would total 6. And these would have to be 3 and 1. And if this is 3 and 3, that can't be 3 and 1. These are different. So these are different from each other. For sure. It can't be 4 and 4 because then it'll be 8, and these would have to both be 1. It can't be 3 and 3. So I wonder if we could color these, like, I wonder if we could say, oh, it could be 2 and 2, right? 2 and 2 are 1 and 1. 2 and 2 is 4. Then these would have to equal 6. 2 and 2, 5 and 1. No, it can't be 5 and 1 because neither of these can be 5 because they're the same. So it can't be 2 and 2. I'm just seeing if we can say for sure that these two are in fact different numbers. If we can say they're different digits, then we can color these things. 2 different colors, maybe. But it could probably be 1 and 1, because if it's 1 and 1, then these have to add up to 8. 1 and 1 can't be 5 and 3. 1 and 1 can't be 5 and 3. Can't be 4 and 4. It could be... Well, if it's 1 and 1, it can't be 7 and 1. Right? The problem with doing all these sort of things is that I miss things a lot. Like, if you guys have played the New York Times Pips games, which if you guys like Sudoku, I think Pips would be something that you would enjoy. When I like today's Pips puzzle, the day that I'm recording this, which is Saturday the 18th of October, I overlooked something in the Pips puzzle, you know? I forgot that you could add up to 7 with 6, 1, and 0 for the dominoes, you know? So, like, I do overlook combinations of numbers a lot. But if I can say for sure that these are not the same, I can color them different. So if this was 1 and 1, these can't be 1 and 7 to add up to 8. They can't, oh no, it could be 2 and 6. Okay, so these could be 1 and 1, right. I'm gonna put a little 1 here as potential. So yeah, so these are not necessarily different if they're 1 and 1. It's interesting that these are all offset. So like they're all paired up like this, but the orange one's over here, the blue one's the next one, the red one's the next one. So it's literally like in order. There's like a specific order to them. I thought this 10 might be a good place to start though, because it's a low number. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, I'm getting a text message. Okay, let's see. So, okay, maybe the fact that the 5 sees all of these, so none of these are 5s. How is that important? It might not be that important. I mean, yeah, because like any of these ones could still be 5s, I think. So I put the 1 there. I know this is incorrect markings for how you mark Sudoku. I put the 1s there just to kind of remind myself that this could be 1, 1 here. Like they could be the same. That's going to confuse me, though, in the future, so maybe I should delete that. Okay, what other ways are there to add up to 10, though? Okay, so what if I did, like, 1 and 2? That would mean 7, so it could be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, hold on. I didn't even think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 is how you add up to 10. See, that's common knowledge in Sudoku land. I'm gonna call it Sudoku land. People who play Sudoku. That's common knowledge for like Sudoku experts. In fact, I should know that because that's bowling, right? You put up the pins. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 pins in a bowling alley, and that's 10 total. I should know that that's 10. So then 15 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but what if we put 2 1s here? Right? What if these are both 1s? See, if these were both 1s, then this would be... We already went through this, and there's only one possibility, right? It's 3 and 4. No. 2 and 6. Right? So something like this. 8, yeah. So theoretically... So it could just be 1, 2, 3, 4. Could just be 1, 2, 3, 4. But these ones have a weird 6 in there. Okay. I think this is probably appropriate markings for that. I think. Again, I'm kind of taking a leap of faith there that I'm right. So like, let's just say that these were 1 and 2, and that gets rid of 3 for this 20 region. So this would be 17 here. Yeah, that's possible. 8 and 9. Yeah, no, that's totally possible. This is 25. Is there any weirdness there? Again, these could be the same. Like, these could just be 8 and 8. Be 16. And these had to add up to 9. Just doesn't help me. So if that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, then this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. These 15, I mean, there might be some trick here. I don't know if there's going to be a trick here, though. Oh, then this one's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I wonder if there's some weird math thing with this being 45. What am I supposed to do? This is very, very mathy. I don't think that these regions are very helpful. Yeah, no, I don't get it. Okay, this one's gonna be impossible for me to do. This is probably not gonna be the most entertaining Sudoku video for you guys to watch. I really apologize. It's just math. 15. Like, how can you make 15? I mean, like, let's just say you take 1, 2, and 3. That would be 6. So then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 9. I'm sure there's like a million things it could be. These equal 30. Maybe these equal 30, which means that these equal... Or these equal 39. So then you could say that the rest of these equal... 51. Right, because each column's 45, so the 2 columns added together are going to equal 90. There's no way that's relevant. I don't know how to use, like, okay. I don't know how to use the number 45 in here. Like, how would we use the number 5 or 45? I mean, like, these are 40, these add up to 40. This is 20 here, this is 25. This is, okay, so again, this is 90. 90 minus 20 is 70. 70 minus 18 is 52. 52 minus 10 is 42. So these ones right here. Okay. Okay, I'm stumped, guys. I gotta give up. I gotta give up. Like, how the heck are you supposed to do this? 18. You can't have both a 9 and a 8 in this region. You can have one or the other, maybe. I don't know how that's relevant. I mean, I have to be focusing on this area, but I don't know what to do with it. I know I have to be focusing down here. I'm just getting distracted because, like, it's ridiculously hard. There's some math trick. Does putting a 1-1 here cause any problems? Like, can I say for sure this is 1, 2, 3, 4? Like, why could this not be a 1-1? If this was a 1-1 here, it would eliminate all of these being ones, because this one, or this one would see this red one, this one would see this one would see this green one, right? So none of these could be the ones anymore. If these two are ones, it would force a one into one of these two. I mean, I don't know, does that cause a problem anywhere? Probably not. I don't really see why that would be an issue. I suppose if both of these were ones, it would mean that this 15 region couldn't have a 1 in it. So 2, 3, 4 at minimum, which is 9. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, and 6 is 15. 2, 3, 4, 6 is 15. Would that conflict with that? Okay, like, let's just... Okay, imagine these are 1-1 here. Imagine these are 1-1. That means that this one has to be 2-6 in some way. If this was 2-6 in some way, this had to be... Would this wouldn't have to be... Okay. This wouldn't have to be 2, 3, 4, 6, would it? No, it would have to be. Or no, one of these could be a 5. But what if we make one of them a 5? It could be 2, 3, 5, 5. This would have to be a 2. And this would have to be a 2. 3, 5, 5. That would work. Right, so it's not necessarily 2, 3, 4, 6. I thought it couldn't have a 5 in it because this 5 sees this. But these could be, these two could be 5s. So this is 10. And then this would have to be either a 2 or a 6, which it can't be a 6. So it would have to be a 2. This would be a 2. 5, 5, 2 is 12. This must be a 3. I mean, I know this might not be the greatest way to go about doing this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, let me delete this and I'm going to show you guys what I mean, right? I was trying to disprove this being 1-1, right? I was just saying if this was 1-1, it would really cause restrictions on this 15 regions and not have a 1 in it. Because the 1s would see both of these, right? So I thought, okay, how do you make 15 without a 1? The lowest digits from 1 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought you couldn't. 2, 3, 4. Or at least 3 of them. Don't know which 3. Could be these. 2, 3, 4. And then 6. Which is still could be 2, 3, 4, 6. Like, let's just say that this is a 2 and this is a 6. And this is 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's just say this is 2, 3, 4, 6. Could it be 2, 3, 4, 6? Yeah, a 2 would have to go here. And this would have to be 3, 4. No, that's completely possible. But it's also possible for these to both be 5s. And then if those were 5s, and this would have to be the 2, this would have to be the 6. That, I mean, it just might cause conflict with other areas. I don't know. Again, this is just a possibility, just to show you guys. Dang, I can't eliminate the one. If only I could eliminate the 1s from here. I can't eliminate this being... Can I? Am I supposed to be able to eliminate this from being 1-1? Like, I don't know. That would conflict with this? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe... Right, because there's 2 15 regions. Five, 5. It doesn't say, hold on. There's nothing in the rules. Colors with the same color, cells with the same color circle contain the same digit. Is there any reason why this can't be a 6 in here? Yeah, because, oh, right. None of the colors can be the same. Yeah, none of the colors can be the same because they're in the same box. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This might be the wrong way to go about doing this, guys, because I'm bad at math, but this one probably couldn't be a 1-1. Okay, so let's just try this being the 1-1. Let's try it out. 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's try this one being 2, 3, 4, 6, right? 2, 3, 4, 4, 6. Let's just try this out, right? So let's just go ahead and put in 2, 6. Now, that would force this one to be the 2, this one to be the 6, and this one to be the 3, 4. Let's try this out. Does this work? So now, these ones can't be... Well, this one would have to be 2. These could both be 5s. And this one could be a 3. No, this completely works. That would make this a 3 and this a 4. I mean, I could have literally just put it... This could be the correct answer. No, then this would conflict with that. Oh. Okay, so it can't be this arrangement. This is a weird way of solving this. I understand. Well, what if this was flipped around? 6, 2. Uh, 2, 3, 4. It would have to be 2, and then this is 3, 4. And then, this would have to... This could still be 5s here. This would have to be 2, and this would have to be a 3. Right, that means that this has to be a 3. Or this red can't be a 3, so this would have to be a 3. This would have to be a 4. This completely works, though. Am I wrong? No, because the 3s would conflict again, because this green... I don't think that this can be a 1-1 here. Now, I only tried out a couple different possibilities. I did only try out a couple different possibilities, and maybe there is one that works that I'm overlooking right now. I should definitely... Sudoku is not a thing where you can just say, I tried 3 out of the 4 possibilities, and those 3 didn't... Or those 3 didn't work. You can't just say, I tried most of the things, and I had one outcome, therefore I know what I can do or what I can't do. Like, you have to literally look at all the possibilities, because, like... But what it's looking like here... Again, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to solve this one. But what it's looking like here is this can't be 1-1 because it's going to really conflict with this, right? Because the only ways to get to 15 are 2, 3, 4, and 6, or 2, 3, 5, and 5, right? Or is there another one? Hold on. What about... What about 3, 4... Okay, okay, 3, 4, 5... 3. 2 3s. No, because you can't have 3 3 because there's no way to make 3 3. You can't really use doubles on this, right? Because if you can make these 2 3, 6. These have to add up to 9. Can't be 4 5. Can't be 6 3. Well, with the ones here, it can't be 1 8. Right, that's really restrictive, right? Oh shoot, right. You can do doubles. Oh, maybe there's gonna be some weird pattern of like, oh, these are 2s. Well, no, those can't be 2s because that would conflict with this. What if they were both 4s? Hold on. I mean, I could be stumbling onto the right answer here. There might be some pattern where this is 1, 4, and then these are the same, these are the same. I could be accidentally stumbling onto the right answer and I have no idea. If these are both 4s, that would be 8. These need to add up to 7. Can't be 5, 2, can't be 4, 3. Can't be 6, 1 because of the 1s. I gotta remember the fact that there's double numbers here, so... Can't be 1, 1, 2, 2. Can't be 3, 3. Can't be 4, 4. Again, it could be 5, 5. But then this would have to be a 2 here. And this would have to be 3. I already said this doesn't work. Because then this ends up being a 3. And that conflicts with this. Or unless this... No. 3... This is a 4. This is a 4. 7. Yeah, this can't be a 2 here. Yeah, so the way that this would work is with a 6 in this region, these have to add up to 9. Is there different ways to add up to 9 that I'm forgetting? Well, you can't use a 1. So it has to be 2, 3, 4. And this can't be the 2, this can't be the 2. I already looked at this, and I already know it doesn't work. This would force the 2 to be here. But again, 2, 6 is 8. How do you add up to 7? Can't be 6, 1. Can't be 2, 5. Can't be 3, 4 because this... Yeah, no. I mean, this just won't work. Okay, I think I've tried everything. Dude, I'm like... I can't... I wish I could verify 100% that I know what to do on this one. But I cannot verify. I cannot say with 100% confidence that these are all 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. I can't say with confidence. But I'm going to say... that I think that's what's going on here. So now we can add like another color onto this. And now we can say that this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can say with relative confidence is not enough in Sudoku. So the most these could be a 7, these could be 13. But it could be as little as 3. I don't know. Between 13 and 17 here. You also have a 15 region right here, actually. Wait, you have a 15 wait, how does that work? There has to be a million ways to make 15 though with a 1 in it, right? Why do I just feel like the blue one is 1? My instincts are kicking in. But again, I don't have the logic and the proof. This is not a game that you can gamble. You can't just go with the gut feelings. Yeah, this is a puzzle. You have to figure things out. Precisely. I mean, we have like a lot of the 1, 2, 3, 4s in this row. So it's 22. I apologize, guys, for being bad at math and like not really understanding what's happening here. Like, okay, what are the ways to add up to 15? I with a 1, I feel like it could be anything. What about 1, 9? 1, 9, 2, 3. You know, like 1, 8. Is there a reason why this couldn't be a 3 and this is a 3? You know, for 6, and then we that up to 9. Like, I don't see any reason there. I mean, guys, I can't do this. I just can't do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm gonna give up. I'm giving up. The only way that I can see the answer, though, is I have to watch Simon do it. I mean, like, what am I even supposed to... What am I supposed to do? There might be some trick with 45, but... I mean, there's no way it's like these ones share 2 with this one, so you have to like... I don't see how you could do that. Because like, you don't know... I mean, like, there might be like a range for like what these two at... You know, like, I don't know. I don't know enough about math, guys, but like, I don't think that you can clearly say that because this one's 10, this one's 15. I don't know. I gotta give up. I'm giving up. I'm gonna go watch Simon's video real quick. Okay, guys, I am back from watching Cracking the Cryptics intro, or I should say the beginning of his solve, where Simon did some crazy calculations, and I'm gonna go ahead and work with what he said, and because like I did half the work, like I did this right here, and I was wrong. Okay, this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you guys watch Simon solve on this one, you'll know why that's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It is so. I did make a logical assumption there that these would be different, and I think that these are going to turn out to be 1, and I think this is going to turn out to be 6, and this is going to be 2. I mean, again, unless I overlook something, This is gonna be weird, actually, because I don't know how that's gonna work, but I guess we'll figure it out right now how that's gonna work. So, yeah, Simon did some crazy math. Okay, so what Simon did was he went ahead and colored all of these, minus the 5. He colored them, like black or whatever, right? So this is what he did, right? I went and watched this portion of his video, and he made it a crazy mathematical. He did a crazy mathematical thing here, which is that he was curious about adding all of these up, right? Adding all these up, because what you can do is, if you can figure out the total of this, you can subtract 40 from it, because we know that this adds up to 45 in here, right? And we know that it already has a 5 in here, so that these 8 cells right here add up to 40. So you can take this bigger black region, and you can subtract 40 from it, and if you can get the total of this, there is some principle in Sudoku that I've heard it once before from watching Simon, but I did not have that information stored in my brain to be able to apply it to this puzzle. But it looks like that might be necessary to solve it. So there is some sort of you'll have to watch Simon explain this. You can go watch the video. He'll talk about why it works. But there is some principle where these digits are going to be the same as these digits that are in here in the corners, right? So these ones, right? So I think it must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I mean, there's 16 around there. They have to be the same digits, apparently, as what's in the corner. So there is a missing. So we have what these 4 add up to here, but we are missing what is down here. We don't know the total of these. So what we have to do is we have to get the total of this ring, add them all up, or we total of this, subtract these 3 from this total, and we'll get what the total of these 4 squares is. So how does he go about doing this? So you could just watch Simon explain it. I would recommend you watch him explain it and not me, because he is better at explaining things, and he knows more about Sudoku than I do, because he's an expert. He's been doing this for years. I just started this year, right? So I'm going to go ahead and listen to what Simon says. Simon says. I'm going to go ahead and listen to what Simon just said in his video, and I'm going to try to re-explain it to you guys. So what you'll notice about these numbers here is that if we wanted to add up all of these numbers that are here, right? 18 plus 16 plus 17 plus 15 plus 22 plus 15 plus 10 plus 20 plus 25. The number that you get is 212 when you add them all up. So how is that important? Well, one thing you have to keep in mind is that this cell right here is used twice. It's used once in this 18 region and once in this 16 region. And that's going to be true for like all of these. All of these are used twice. Now the interesting thing about these other things is that this corner one is only used once. It's only used in this 18 region. So these 4 are only used once, right? But these inside ones are used 3 times. So essentially, you're counting whatever digit's on the red one 4 times, once here and 3 times, which is essentially like saying this one's counted twice and this one's counted twice. It's the same mathematically, they add up to being the same. So what you can say is that everything in here is basically counted twice. So we can take this total that we used, these numbers, we can add them all up. It equals 212. Again, 15 plus 22 plus 15 plus 10. Add them all up is 212. You can take this number in half. So you can half this, have it, and that equals 106. That's half of 212, right? 106. So from there, this is so great. I mean, can you guys blame me for not getting this one today? Can you blame me for not doing that? But this is so cool. But you take 106, right? That is the entire region of all this black region here, right? 106. What we are looking for is this outside ring. So we take this inside ring here and we subtract it. So we subtract it from this outside ring. So this adds up to 40. So we go 106 minus 40, right? That equals 66, right? So the total of this outside ring is 66. So now we subtract 20, 18, and 18 from 66. And what does that give us? These add up to 56. So 66 minus 56 would be 10. So this corner down here, these add up to 10. So that adds up to 10. Now, why is that important? Because the only way to add up to 10 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, all 4 of these see this one right here, right? They all see this one right here. So I already did a whole bunch of stuff earlier where so we can delete this now. And we can delete these. If this, in fact, does add up to 10, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. What that suggests is that this one can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not possible. So, I mean, I have to go back now and I have to make sure, because I thought it doesn't work. I just went through this whole thing where I thought 1, 1 would not work here for some reason. But clearly it's gonna end up working, and I don't know how. I don't know how, because I thought the only way to make 1, 1 work is with these being 2, 6. And I thought that would not be possible. But clearly I missed something. Again, this is why you can't try 3 out of 4 different things and not try all of them. Because clearly I overlooked something and I made an assumption. So, now can this be 2, 2? There's going to have to be, if this is 2, 2, that's 4. And these have to add up to 6. They can't be 1, 5, because neither of these can be 5. 6 can be 1, 5. Can't be 2. Can't include a 2. Can't be 2, 4. 1, 5, 2, 4. These can't both be the same number. They can't be 3, 3. Could these ones be 3, 3? I know I already looked at this, but it's been a minute since I looked at this. These can't be 2, 2, or 3. No, no, no. No. So these would have to be 1, 1. So that means that these have to add up to 8. 3, 7. I forgot about 3, 7. That's what I think I'm right that they can't be 2, 6. Okay. Maybe I did some work already on this and I figured out that this could not be 2, 6, correct? I already figured out this couldn't be 2, 6. But I didn't look at 3, 7. No, 3, 7's 10. Dude, what am I doing? No, this has to be 2, 6. No, it has to be 2, 6, right? Yeah, it can't be 3, 5. It can't be the same digit. They can't both be 4, because then they would clash in here, in this box. It has to be 2, 6, and it has to be like this. Or, excuse me, I did that wrong. I did that the wrong way. It has to be like this. So how does this work? How does this work, actually? That makes this a 2. So that means that this is 2, 3, 4. That means that this is a 2. Oh, I never tried this way. Right. So the only way for this to equal 15 down here now, I should turn the music back on. Okay. The only way for this to equal 15 right now is these have to add up to 9, which is 2, 3, 4. Or no, could these both be the same digit? They can't be 1 or 2. Can they both be 3? Is it possible for both of these to be 3? 3, 3, and 6 is 12. No, because that one can't be 3 then. 4, 4, and 1? No, it can't be 1. Okay, I already looked at this. Okay, so this has to be, I swear this didn't work before. Maybe I put something in wrong before. Maybe I put the 6 in here or something. I don't know. But this has to be 2, 3, 4. And the 2 can't go here, and the 2 can't go in the green one. So this has to be a 2, and this has to be 3, 4. I swear to God, I already did this. This doesn't work. I swear to God, I already did this. Oh, maybe this is a 6 here, and this is also 3, 4. Oh, I think I tried it with this being 5, 5. Yeah, if this was 5, 5, maybe this doesn't work. But maybe if it's 2, 6, it does work. Hold on. 5, 5, 2, this would need to be a 3. Yeah, that would clash with this. So this can't be 5, 5. Because that would put a 3 in here, and that would clash with this. Okay, that's what I looked at before. But I didn't look at this being a 6 here. So if it can't be 5, 5... Again, it can't have a 1 in there. So... Also, we should be able to figure this out now, right? Let's do that after. Let's do that in a second. Let me try to work on the corners here. Okay, hold on. Like, this would have to be also 2, 3, 4, 6, right? So this is also 3, 4. No, this does clash with this. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe these are 3, 4. No, because then this would be a 6. Maybe it's like 3, 5 or something. Hold on. Maybe that's what I overlooked. Why could this not be like a 3, 5 and this is 8? No, because no, you needed 2 5s for that. 3, 7. Maybe they add up to 10. Again, this can't be a 3. This can't be a 3. Can't be a 1, 2, 3. Let's try a 4. Let's just try a... No, it can't be a 4 either. It can't be a 5. It can't be a 6. So, a 7. This is 9. These have to add up to 6. Right. This might be it. Dude, that's... Okay, why did I think... What did I do down here that's different than over there? Okay, maybe I used the logic... Okay, because I did the logic over on this corner, right? I don't know if this is right yet, by the way. I'm putting this in here temporarily. I don't know for sure if this is right. But let me... We'll go back and double check this in a second. But I'm trying to think of why I didn't consider this as a possibility. I think I didn't consider that as a possibility because I thought that these would have to be 6, 4. I thought these had to add up to... Wait, does this add up to... No, this adds up to the right amount. I thought these had to add up to 10, just like the... Wait a minute. Oh, because I was thinking that this could be 5, 5 over here. But I had some weird thing about 10 in my head. And that's completely unnecessary. Maybe because I just put 5, 5 in here earlier. Because I think I tried out 5, 5 here with 2 here. Obviously, this being 2 and this being 6. Like 1, 1, 2 here, and then 6 here, so flip-flop them. And I thought this one could be 2, 5, 5, and this one could be 3. This is bizarre. This is bizarre because yeah. Dude, I messed that up so bad. Yeah, this 15 region is different up here. Now, could this be an 8 here is the question. 8, 2 is equal 10. This can't be 1, 4 or 2, 3. So no, this has to be 7. And then that equals, so these ones have to add up to 6. Can't be 1, 5. Can't be 2, 4. So it has to be 3, 3. Yeah, no, this has to be right. Okay, no, I mean, I got it now, guys, but like, Jesus. That was so hard, because I don't know why I thought that this was down to like the same option as this. As like being 2, 3, 4, 6. But wait, could this be 3, 3 here as well? Hold on. No, I already looked at this. I literally probably went over this like 2 times already. Why this can't be 3, 3. Because then this would need to be a 3. And 3, 4 would have to be a 2. Wait, 3, 4. No, this one can't be a 2 because this would be in. That's a green one. That green one can't be a 2. That's why I put the 2 here. Okay. Guys, I think I did it right. But like it's so easy to overlook stuff in this, and dang it, man. I mean, there's no way I was getting to this conclusion that this was 10 down here. There's no way. So now this is a 7. Okay, we should be able to do this now, right? If this is 25 and this is 20, how would you end up doing that? Six and 2 is 8. This is 3. The difference is 5, which makes sense. Well, this has to add up to 17. Oh, that literally we can't do anything with that information. That just tells us that these add up to 17, and we already knew that. Okay, I mean, what are the ways to add up to 17? Wait, it's just 9 and 8. Okay, 9 and 8. Alright. 7 in here, these add up to 11. This is a 3 or a 4. Oh, this 3 here means that this is a 4. Okay. This is 11. These add up to 7. It's not going to be 3, 4. It could be 6, 1. This one can't be a 6, though. It could be 6, 1 to add up to 7. It could also be 5, 2. This one can't be a 2, though. This one could be a 2. 5, 2. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. Now what do these add up to? 2, 1. These add up to 12. Okay, what are our ways to add up to 12? 7, 5. It's not going to be 7, 5. It's not going to be 6, 6. It could be 4, 8. It could be 4, 8. Well, this one can't be a 4. What about 3, 9? Can't be a 3, 9. So just 4, 8. Okay. I think that's obviously this then. One of these is a 4 over here. Okay. I mean, at least we're getting somewhere now. But oh my god, that's ridiculous. Okay. That's just insanity. Oh, now this is a 9, this is an 8. Okay. Hopefully this becomes easy now. So what are these last two digits in here? There's a 1 somewhere. Well, hold on. What do these add up to? 7? 7. Not 5, 2. Not 3, 4. Is this also 1, 6? Wait, is this 1, 6? Not 3, 4, not 5, 2. Yeah, it's 1, 6. Okay, and then this one, it has to be a 1. This has to be our 6. So now this is a 3. Okay. Okay, so now we can get this last digit here. So 6 plus 6 is 12. This has to be a 9. So now we have 3 of the 4 digits here, so we can figure this one out. So 7 plus 6, or excuse me, oh my gosh. 7 plus 9 is 16, so this one has to be a 2 here. And now, 7, 2, and 4 is 13. This one has to be a 5 here, and that works out perfectly. Okay, guys. We filled this in. Now, if we add all these digits up, it should equal... Okay, also... Now, when they say the total of this equals the total of the corners, it also means it uses the exact digits, or no? I think it means it uses the exact digits. Like, literally, this exact set of digits is going to be spread into the corners. I think. I'm not confident in that, though, but I think that's how it works. So the rest of the puzzle might actually be tough to do, actually. This could actually be a problem if we have to use that information. Are these going to be the same digits in here as well? Hold on. So these are going to be 5, 7, 8, 9. Are these also going to be 5, 7, 8, 9? Oh, no, because these ones don't have an 8 in them. So this is going to be slightly different. 5, 7, 9, 3. So. Okay. So an 8 definitely goes down here. Right, so what do we have here? 5, 7, 8, 9. Is this 5, 7, 8, 9 then? Yeah, this is 5, 7, 8, 9. So if this is 5, 7, 8, 9, this has to add up to 9. So this would be definitely not a 9 in here. Could be it can't be a 1. This one can't be a 1, so this one can't be an 8. So now we're down to 4 or 2. And it can't be a 2, so this one has to be a 4, and this one has to be a 5 here. Okay, we can eliminate the 5 from that. Okay, 5 goes somewhere up here. Okay. I mean, what can I do at this point? I mean... so this is not going to be 9, 1. It could be 2, 8, but it would have to be... Oop. Let me make this smaller number. It could be 2, 8. 3, 7. I mean, it could be 3, 7 like this, I think. 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. It can't be 4, 6. Obviously can't be 5, 5. So this is what we're dealing with here. Okay. One of these is a 2. One of these is a 3. Actually, what are the digits here? Wait, is this a 3, 4 down here? Yeah, this is a 3, 4 down here. That means this one has to be a 3. This one has to be a 7. This one's a 4. This one's a 2, 7. This is a 2, 7. Okay, that's actually very useful. All right. Are these the same 3 digits? See, one of these is a 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are 8, 9s. So this is gonna be 1, 8. And then this one's gonna be a 9 here. Makes this one a 9. Makes this one not a 9. Makes one of these ones a 9, which makes this one a 9. Okay, so this is 7, 8 here. This is 5, 6. This is 5, 6. Do we have any more, like, number things we can look at to add up to stuff? One of these are 9s now. Means there is a 9 over here. Actually, no, that probably just means this is 5, 7, and this one's 9, 3. Okay. Okay. Now, I sure hope I'm right, guys. I really, really hope I'm right. How many different ways are there to add up to 11? 9 and 2, which is possible. Okay, we can't eliminate either of those. But it would have to be 9 here, 2 here. It would be 3, 8. Which is not possible because we have a 3 in here. Can't be a 4, 7 either. 4, 7. It could be 5, 6. Could it be 5, 6? It would have to be 5 right here and 6 right here. Which is possible, actually. Okay. Now, there is going to be a 6 up here in this 18 region. So what does that do for that? That means that we got to have 3 numbers that add up to 12. Which there's got to be multiple ways to do that, right? Can't have a 5 though. Okay, you can't have a 5 or a 2 to add up to 12. So what does that mean? So it can't be 3, 4, 5. So it could be 4. Wait, how is this going to work? Oh, maybe a 1? Right, a 1. So what about a 6, 1? 6, 1 is 7. They have to add up to 5. No. No, 6, 1. No, it has to add up to 18. Hold on. 6, 1. There's only 7. They have to add it to 11 then. 6, 1, 4, 7? Okay, hold on. I think I had my math wrong. 18 is if a 6 is in here, it has to add up to 12. So can't have a 5 or a 2. Has to add up to 12, can't have a 5 or well, I'm putting them, I don't know why I'm just highlighting 3 just to illustrate. I don't know that 6 goes here. But okay. So 1, so then they add up to 11. 1 6, 1 is 7. Adding up to 11 could be 4, 7. Could be 4, 7. Could it be 8, 3? Could be 8, 3. 6, 1, 614783. 614783. It's either 6147 or 6183. Can't be 29. Can't be 54. Yeah. Dang it. This is turning out to be very difficult. Okay, what am I just ignoring? This is 10. If this was a 4, could this be a 6? Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not. It can't be 3-7. Hold on. It can't be 3-7. Could it be 2-8? It could be 2-8. Okay. 2-8. Can't be 1-9. Wait. It's either, hold on. This is either 2-8 or it's 6-4. I meant to put 2-8 like this. 2-8 or 6-4. Wait. Yeah, no, that actually does work. No, that does work. Okay. 5, 6, 8, 9. One of these is a 9. I mean, I just don't know what to do. I mean, maybe the 20 region down here. Well, we know this is 349 now. That's 16. 16 plus 20 is 36. So this has to add up to 9 right here. It has to add up to 9. It could potentially be 1-8. Well, we know what 4 digits we have left over. So what are the 4 digits left over? 1, 5, 6, and 8. So it has to be 1-8. Yeah, so no, this just has to be 1-8. This has to be 5, 6. That's just due to the math of this corner down here. So now these ones have to be, yeah, because 349 is 16 and 20, 36. This has to equal 9. Okay, so and then we can put the 5 here, the 6 here. Means neither of these ones are 6s. What are the leftover ones here? So that's gonna be 2, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, 2, 5, 6, 7. So 7's not down here. How's this gonna work? Do I not have a whole lot of stuff to eliminate from that? I guess not. So we just know a 7 goes here. Oh, wait, we could have put this in already. Oh, hold on. Oh. Right, because this was 5, 7 here. Wait, how did I do that? Hold on. That might have been a mistake. Let me undo. I can redo everything, guys. Don't worry about it. As long as I don't mess up by putting something in here. Why did I have 5, 7 there? Right, because that can only be 5, 7, 9. Because that means there is an 8 down here. Right, this had to be an 8. Yep, no, that's been sitting there the whole time. Okay. I did not make a mistake there. I just this was not wrong. This is correct. So now that makes this a lot easier because now we know that to add up to this up here. Well, hold on. I did look at 6-1, and then I had to figure out if it was 7-4 or whatever, and it's not going to be 7-4. But is there another possibility for this? Like 6-3. 6-3 is 9. 6-3 is 9. How would we add up to 9? 6-3, 8-1. That's the exact same thing as what I did earlier, though. It was 6-1. 6-1, 3-8. I think it just is 6-1, 3-8. Because it can't be 6-4, because then we need to add up to 8. It was 6-4. Can't do 5-3. Can't be 2-6. 6-4. Can't be 1-7. Yeah, no, I don't think 6-4 works. So I think this is right. So now... The crazy thing, though, is that now that we have all of these digits, we can probably... I'm gonna do the thing where I highlight these now. Okay, so... This is a 4 and 9. Okay, this is a 4-9. Which means, well, I guess we could just figure this out. Okay, I'm gonna see. This will be my proof that works as a con. In fact, since I learned this from Simon. Now again, I'm not solving this one on my own. Right? This is not a solve that I did by myself. This is a solve where I had to do things up to a certain point, get stuck, and just go watch Simon's explanation for how to get started on this one. But this is still an interesting concept. It's useful for me to be able to progress and do some of the harder Sudoku puzzles. Some of the harder ones might apply this knowledge to future puzzles, or just knowing that these have to equal these ones. It's something that I've seen Simon say before. But because I've never had to actually use that information in a puzzle myself, I never really ingrained it in my brain, right? So now that I've actually had to know this for a puzzle myself, this is like my lesson. This is how I learn this. This is how I get this to stick in my brain for future puzzles. But anyway, now we can get these two, which means we can get these ones as well. So this is going to be a 1 and an 8 over here, which means that this is going to be 2, 3, 4, and 9, which I will obviously, take away the 9, and this can not be the 4, and I don't know. We'll work on that. But now I want to, since we know that this is 2, 3, 4, 9, let's go ahead and highlight. No, not you. Let's go ahead and highlight 2, 3, 4, 9, which is these. Just so happens. Oh no, not that. 2, 3, 4. No, it's those. We'll darken them, and then 1, 3, 6, 8. 1, 3, 6, 8. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then 2, 6, 5, 7. Is that what's down here? 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, so they are exactly the same digits, right? So it's not just that the total adds up to the same total over here. It's literally the exact same digits that are right here are all spread out in these regions. I wonder if you can use that information in any sort of New York Times puzzle. I wonder if that's ever a regular standard Sudoku puzzle. Not these ones like with the variants of like colored stuff and weird rules. Like if you just have like a classic Sudoku puzzle, I wonder if that ever is like probably not necessary, but I wonder if it's ever like a shortcut that you can use in a solve, because that's really crazy information. All right, let's finish this up now that I have all this in here. Let's see. How do we? Okay, an 8. This sees that. This sees this now. So this is a 1. This is an 8. 1 means a 1's not over here. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that 4 means this is not in here. Right. So this is now 1, 4, 2, 3. This is not a 2 in here. 2, 3. So this is definitely a 7 in here, which I think I knew. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? It's probably one of these. This is a 2, 6 pair. Okay, so this is a 1, 7. This can't be a 1. 7, 1. Okay, this is now an 8. This is now a 1. I mean, that's useful. Hold on. One of these two is an 8. Sorry, my brain's melting right now. What's the best way to go about solving this? This is an 8. This is a 4. Wait, one of these has to be a 7? Now that we have a 7 in here, one of these, this is 4, 7, so this is the 4. And this is the 7. Okay, that's how we complete this. Now this is a 7 here. Okay, that 4 means that this is a 4 up here. 2, 3, 9, 5, 6. What can this one be? 9, 5, 6. Crap. Hopefully I didn't mess up anywhere. Oh, wait. How long has that 2 been in there? The entire time. The entire time. It's just been there the entire time. And I'm just... Yeah, I mean, this is why I'm not a pro at this. So, earlier, when I was trying to figure out what goes here, I could have eliminated the 2. I could have said for sure what that was. That would have maybe made this a lot easier. Okay, now this is... Yeah. Now we're cooking. Maybe. Neither of these can be a 3. This one has to be 5, 8. This one has to be a 9 now. Well, yeah, because the 2 and because couldn't be a 5 because of this. Okay, this is a 6 now. That means that this is a 6. These ones can't be 6s. These ones could have been 6s for a while. That means this is a 9, this is a 4. That puts the 4s down here, and this is a 1, and that 1 means this is an 8. That 8 means this is a 5. That means that that's a 7. This is a 5. This is now an 8. This is... Neither of these are 8s. These are 1, 3. Something there. There's something there. The 7 sees it. Okay, cool. I knew there would be something. This is 2-9. What are these ones going to be? 5 and 8. Okay, so this is 8. This is 5. This is now 6. That takes care of these. 2, 5. This one's a 5. This one's a 2. These add up to 20. Yeah, they definitely add up to 20. What am I saying? I already did that a long time ago. This is a 9. This is a 2. I mean, I just hope that everything I did in here is right. 3. Is this correct? Yay! Congrats! You solved the puzzle. The solution is correct. It only took me 30 minutes of trying things out on my own and missing a bunch of stuff and finally watching the video from Simon doing it and giving that extra. So this is a lesson. This is an important lesson on this. And I mean, the trick for this one of like... The trick on this one for having to like double these and then have it, or no, not double it, but to get the total of this and have it is crazy to get. It's just a concept that like I was not aware of. I don't know. I mean, for those of you guys that solve this on your own without hints, were you able to do this one without that knowledge, or did you have to use that? Definitely something I'm curious about. But anyway, we got there eventually. Cool. I'm happy with this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.